You're listening to IsReal News, 3 daily briefings on the Middle East and on global developments.
From IsReal News, these are the midday headlines for Tuesday, April 14th. A historic diplomatic moment unfolding in Washington. Israeli and Lebanese officials are meeting face-to-face for direct talks for the first time in more than 4 decades, aiming to lay the groundwork for ending the war along the northern border. The meeting, hosted by the U.S. State Department, is being described by Secretary of State Marco Rubio as a historic opportunity to reshape the region and bring a lasting end to Hezbollah's influence.
This is a historic opportunity. We understand we're working against decades of history and complexities that have led us to this unique moment. And the opportunity here, I know some of you are shouting questions about ceasefires. This is a lot more than just about that. This is about bringing a permanent end to 20 or 30 years of Hezbollah's influence in this part of the world, and not just the damage it's inflicted on Israel, the damage it's inflicted on the Lebanese people. We have to remember that Lebanese people are victims of Hezbollah. The Lebanese people are victims of Iranian aggression, and this needs to stop. And so our hope here, and I know this will be a process, okay, all of the complexities of this matter are not going to be resolved in the next 6 hours, but we can begin to move forward to create the framework where something can happen, something very positive, something very permanent, so that the people of Lebanon can have the kind of future they deserve, and so that the people of Israel can live without fear of being struck.
The goal is long-term stability after years of conflict. Lebanese officials are signaling caution. President Joseph Aoun is emphasizing the need for an immediate ceasefire, while downplaying expectations from the meeting. Reports indicate there was no handshake between the delegations, only a joint photo. At the same time, tensions on the ground remain high. The Israeli military is warning of expected increased fire from Lebanon later today, particularly targeting northern communities. And those warnings are already playing out. Multiple rounds of sirens are sounding across the western Galilee, including Nahariya and surrounding areas. At least 2 drones are reported to have entered Israeli airspace, with contact lost with more than one. No injuries are reported, though interception debris has been found in open areas. Additional alerts are triggered in Kiryat Shmona and nearby communities, as further launches are reported from Lebanon toward both the western Galilee and the upper Galilee. The Israeli military says it remains at peak readiness, both defensively and offensively, and is urging the public to stay alert and follow home front command instructions. On the diplomatic front with Iran, President Donald Trump says talks could begin within the next 2 days in Pakistan, signaling continued movement toward negotiations. Israel's defense minister says both Washington and Jerusalem have defined the removal of enriched uranium from Iran as a key condition for ending the war. He warns that the material could be used to restart Iran's nuclear program if left in place. Financial markets are responding to the diplomatic signals. U.S. stocks are moving higher, with gains in the Dow, the S&P 500, and the NASDAQ, while oil prices are falling on hopes for a long-term agreement. Those are the latest headlines from IsReal News.
Follow IsReal News for 3 daily briefings. Fast, factual, and to the point.